King, because otherwise the bull. I think any other hero, well, maybe Pit Lord would be able to handle it, or Paladin. So Paladin or Mountain King or Panda would be the choices here. Anything else would just die far too quickly to bolts. And now the Mountain King Sky staffing it in, and just gonna be able to kill a huge number of peasants here with that Mountain King. Especially if he gets some lucky bashes, keep them out of the gold mine. Using a bolt on the peasant there, and that may be a bit of a mistake because he probably would have preferred to use it on one of those weak footmen that were just coming in there. But on the other hand, he gets another peasant kill out of it. Now this guy gonna lose that footman there, but Mountain King gets out just fine, using another clarity. So this guy's game seems to be stagnating a little at this point. I mean, he doesn't seem to have much in the way of tier 2 up, even though he had that tech a long time ago, finally producing some tier 2 units. Oh, he has some Sorks. So Sky with some Sorks, and now he may be in a position to make a push, actually. Meanwhile, the Mountain King just doing some more harass, killing another peasant, going in there, trying to kill as many peasants as possible, but the towers are going to be up soon, and that'll keep the Mountain King harass out. Going to get another peasant kill, probably one or two more. He has a bolt, so he could get another kill. Yeah, there's a bolt going off. And see, there's another lucky bash. Wow, 3 bashes in a row for Scott. So that lets him kill the peasant without it going into the gold mine, and that actually is really huge. I mean, it keeps it because the towers are about to go up. It gives him another shot at a kill, and so that's the sort of thing that bash will do for you. Meanwhile, though, Infi pushing, and yeah, Infi taking down the tower, and Sky does not have as much defense at his base as he'd like. Despite having a superior army, he's forced to bring it all back. There's a mud golem for Infi, and nice surround thanks to the slow of the mud golem actually. So, oh, the mud golem kills the Mountain King. That was amazing. Mountain King goes down for Sky, and that's quite bad. I don't understand. I mean, it was maybe just a lapse, but he didn't seem to be microing well, and the mud golem the mud golem in that battle was just awesome. It gets the slow that leads to the surround and then the kill. But it seems like this guy is just not quite playing up to his standard, and you know he's been sort of beaten at his own game of the Mountain King first. He chose to do that, and now he's lost his Mountain King to just the Archmage, which is under-leveled compared to him. So, but on the other hand, maybe the Mud Golem was just a brilliant move on Infi's part. I think it in some ways it was. Sky now level 1 upgraded priest, so adept trained priest with Dispel, but I don't think he had them at the time that he lost his Mountain King. Now the Archmage chasing the Mud Golem away. Doesn't want to get slowed again, and actually a slow on the Archmage would be pretty damaging. It is level 3, so Sky has been doing some power creeping, but you know that Archmage is still vulnerable. And I'm a little surprised that Infi's tech seems to be very delayed. He may have cancelled his tech. Yeah, I think Infi must have cancelled his tech, unless my sense of time is completely off. Here, Infi getting more mercs now with the Ogre Mauler, and that's going to be pretty difficult for what's his name? Sky. Wow, I just forgot Sky's name. That's amazing. It's going to be pretty difficult for Sky to kill that Ogre Mauler. He doesn't have that much damage dealing capability, and it's very powerful. 850 health, 3 armor, and Sky loses Arcane Vault. So even though that Mountain King is about to come out, it's not going to have any potions or anything for a little while. So I would say Infi is still behind in this game, unless he can manage to pop a kill on the Archmage or something. He'll be behind for a little while, but doing a very good job there to equalize, because you know with that kill on the Mountain King, he really just regained his position entirely in the game. Infi gonna lose it. Another water elemental there, and that Mountain King getting dangerously close to level 5. So let's see. Sky has quite a sizable tier 2 army. He's at 42 population actually, which is lower than I would have thought. Infi at actually 52, but he does have an expansion, so some of that is in peasants. He's got a surprising number of peasants at his expo. Killing off his own footmen now. So it looks like he's trying to fit as many units into his population as possible. now, Archmage just making a little bit of harass, forced to go away as the Mountain King comes back. Is that a retrain tome? Yeah, that's a retraining tome. So Sky retraining his Archmage, probably to Blizzard. I mean, obviously to Blizzard. So, oh, this is very bad for Infi. He's gonna lose. I think he's gonna lose his Archmage here. No, he has a TP scroll, so he's gonna have to TP out, TPing to his Expo, which is right next to him. So safe, he's safe behind the towers. But now Blizzard is going to be very influential in this game. Here's a Panda for Infi. So finally getting his second hero. It's Panda. Still with only level 1 Breath of Fire, that's not going to be very effective even against weak casters. Blizzard just going to be really devastating here, and I don't know what Infi's plan is to deal with this. He doesn't have that many units, and Sky has a pretty big army. Sky, even though he lost his Mountain King, has been, in that time he built up a big army, and Infi was unable to push. But now another surround going off. So that Mountain King with a potion of invulnerability. So good work there. Passing the item, saving his Mountain King, but again in very great danger with that Mountain King, getting his healing cancelled. It's slowed again. Wow, that Mud Golem just doing a huge amount of work. Mountain King slowed again. It looks like it's going to escape this time, but now the Archmage is left a little alone. Slow again from that Mud Golem, and yeah, I don't know if Infi even has any Arcane Sanctums. He doesn't have any Arcane Sanctums. He's got 3 Griffin Aviaries up, it looked like. Maybe I miscounted that, but no Arcane Sanctums, relying entirely on that Mud Golem slow. Yeah, 3 Griffin Aviaries. So, Infi going to be ready to pump into full air unit mode. And once again, okay, here, Sky this time seems to have scouted it somehow. And he is producing his own Griffin Aviaries. But, again, Infi has the lead. Infi will have a significant lead with the air unit production, especially as he's got 3 Griffin Aviaries as compared to 2. Sky power building one of them with 2 peasants, but it's still not going to be enough to get it up, well in time. And going to take down these towers now with the Blizzard. So, yeah, he's level 4 now. So, Sky may be able to actually, with Infi having so few units, Sky may be able to actually destroy this Expo. Is already at half health, and with that Blizzard, the Archmage with Blizzard, peasants are really not going to have fun repairing it. A lot of peasants dying here to this Blizzard. Yeah, 4 peasants dying to the Blizzard, and towers getting damaged. Infi may lose this Expo if he's not careful. Mountain King staying out of the battles and just looking like he's going to hang behind and scout for Sky. Now 3 Griffins coming in, though, so Infi may be, again, this game has swung back and forth so many times, but Infi may be on the upswing right now as his Griffins are out and Sky has very little counter them.